Thanks for joining, everyone, and good evening. My name is Ben Smith. As Florrie said, I'm a trustee of the National Park City Foundation, and I've been asked to give you a quick overview of the National Park City, its history and its evolution. And it's my job to try and fit 6 years of activity into 5-minute presentation. So bear with me, it might be 6 or 7 minutes. And I'm very conscious that some of you listening tonight will have been with us on that entire journey and probably will have heard this presentation or something very similar 50 times before. If that's you, take the chance now to get a cup of tea. For some of you, it might well be the first time you're joining, so I hope you can appreciate the story. So this is my friend, our friend, Daniel Raven Ellison. I met him for the first time in 2014, just after he'd walked across the UK's 69 cities and 15 national parks, and he was speaking around London, asking a pretty simple question: why can't cities be national parks? Well, for reasons that I'm not going to go into tonight, they can't be. But undeterred, he just changed his pitch. What if London was declared as the world's first national park city? So something that was inspired by our beautiful rural national parks, but fitting for a city where many of us actually live and work. Not a designation so much as a celebration, as a call to action. And so the National Park City idea was born. We describe the National Park City as a place, a vision, and a movement. The place in this example is Greater London. The vision is to make the city greener, healthier, and wilder. And the movement is all of us, and actually many, many more. We want to make more of the city green, we want to connect more people to nature, and we want to promote the identity of the National Park City to catalyse more positive environmental action. Over 5 years or so, we developed a proposal for the London National Park City, and we campaigned on that proposal. We won support from people, from businesses, from politicians. We went ward to ward around all 659 wards in London, speaking at events, lobbying, and we set our own targets for the amount of support that we needed. And why not? There was no precedent for this. And somewhere along that campaign journey, I think it was 2015, we established the National Park City Foundation. And then last year, in July of 2019, just 1 year ago, this is our anniversary week, as part of a week-long festival that saw over 300 events take place all over London, we had a party at City Hall, hosted by Mayor Sadiq Khan, alongside all sorts of other really important stakeholders to help us declare London was indeed now the world's first national park city. And look, we're pretty lucky in London with our baseline. London is much greener than many people assume. It's 47% physically green, 3.8 million gardens, 8.3 million trees, 3,000 species, 30,000 allotments, 3,000 parks, 300 farms, and I could go on, and there's more detail there on the slide. But the point is, despite all of that, we know that we can do better. And I could point to loads of things that we could be doing better. But according to surveys by Natural England, 1 in 7 children in London has not been taken to a park by their parent or guardian in the last year. And we know that engagement with nature is not equitable, that age, income and ethnicity all affect how you engage with nature. And we know that environmental concern is becoming pretty mainstream now, but that pro-environmental behaviour is not. And so there's so much more that we need to be doing. Our movement has taken us so far, but we need to go further now. We need to grow it much bigger to be able to deliver on the bold vision and mission that we've been setting now for the last 5 years or so. And there are loads of ways that you can all get involved. You can join one of our gatherings like this one. You can volunteer, you can sign up to our charter, you can persuade your business to support our charity. You can support our developer forum or one of our schools forums, or you can connect with one of our national park cities somewhere near where you live or work in the city. With the support of Timberland over the last year, we've selected 50+ rangers that are now working to initiate London National Park City projects all over the capital. Like this one, an example from Thornton Heath in the London Borough of Croydon, where we're doing an urban greening project that was championed for us last year by the hip hop artist Loyal Kana. I think it's possible for many of us to imagine a greener future for London. And we've set out this vision, but it's now about delivering that and delivering that together. Everybody is welcome in this movement. Leadership can come from anywhere. We've seen that, we've experienced that. We would really like our movement to be representative of London's diversity. And that was really a driver behind this event that's happening tonight and over the next 2 nights to celebrate 100 voices from the London National Park City 1 year in on our anniversary. So I'm really excited to listen to all the talks, all the short bursts that are going to happen tonight and over the next couple of nights. I'd wish all the speakers the best of luck in making their presentations or to see their videos premiered. And I would just like to finish by saying thank you to Ed and Flori and to all the team at the London National Park City Foundation who've worked pretty tirelessly over the last couple of weeks or month to make this series of events happening. Enjoy. I hope you get a lot out of it. And most importantly, keep in touch afterwards, because it's not just about tonight, it's about the next few years. And we want all of your support as we go forward. Thank you very much. That's all from me. Hand back to you, Flori.